My dream date.
Cute. Any thoughts going on up there?
Nope. Hello everybody, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Emily. My handle on literally everything is mfunsbooks, and I never shut up. We know this by now, especially about books. But today I am joined yet again by somebody else who also never shuts up about books, and that is my dearest bestie,
On this side.
Madison. We are in Prince Edward Island together.
My second home.
Her second home.
That I get to share with her. What a blessing.
If you're unfamiliar with where Prince Edward Island is, you're not the only
Emily.
one. I was unfamiliar as well, and I'm Canadian, so that's pathetic. It's a really cute little island just off the east coast of Canada, and I've never actually been to the east coast before, so we're popping my east coast cherry this week. It sounded a bit, I don't know if that's exactly how I meant it to come out. Anywho, no nefarious activities going on. Just some reading, just some frolicking, some beach days. My dream date.
Cute.
I don't really know in the grand scheme of things when this is gonna get posted, because as of right now, I have 4 unedited YouTube videos. And
She's content queen. She's ahead.
no, I'm not. Some of them are from June, and currently it's September. So
You
I'm
can
really,
win some.
you just lose more.
Yeah.
I'm really trying to get my shit together, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'm hoping that this comes out at some point in the early fall, so if you're watching this,
Happy fall.
hello, happy fall. Well, it's still summer for us.
It's gonna be fall tomorrow.
Yeah, but today it's still summer. It's 27 degrees outside. That UV is most definitely above 5. We are going to be having a beach day. Look, I got my bikini on. But first we're gonna go get some coffee. I'm only here for like another 4 days. Fuck. Time moves too fast, but I think I'm just gonna take you guys along, show you guys the island, tell you about what we're reading, get you to experience some of the bestie moments with us, and it's just kinda gonna be a little bit of a B-roll-y, feel-good type of vlog, I think. Maybe.
We're gonna read. We're gonna drink coffee. We're gonna watch things and fangirl a little bit too hard. We're gonna not be blessed with the last episode of The Summer I Turned Pretty, but the second last one, which is not great. And we'll have a lot of that.
Reading, vibing, yapping, drinking. Put that on my tombstone.
Literally. It's like a reading vlog, except for it's not structured.
You know, there's no structure to this, so enjoy the ride, but I'm so happy you're here. I have a really big problem with chugging my coffee. Like my life depends on it. It's one of her quirks. One of my quirks? Quirks? It's one of my quirks. Okay, we made it to the beach. I am currently reading Wild Card. I'm about 53% of the way through.
Lucky
Currently,
bitch.
what?
Lucky bitch.
Yeah, currently right now it's an ARC. It's an E-ARC. I'm on Elsie Silver's PR list. It's one of my biggest flexes in the whole entire world. I'm hoping that I can finish this today at some point, because last time we were here, I did read like 50% of it. I read fantasy a lot slower than I read Elsie Silver. I don't want you guys to think that I'm like some rock star Lightning McQueen speed reader. But yeah, that's kind of the goal. We're gonna go straight into the water because it's hot as fuck, and then we're gonna dry off and read our books. Could you ask for a better day?
There isn't one.
There isn't one. Have you seen that Billie Eilish video where it's like, it's a bit windy up here?
Yeah.
It's a bit windy up here. Okay, so we went to the beach. I have officially made it to 90% of the way through Wildcard, so we're 100,000% finishing that tonight. I'm really having a good time. I honestly think this is some of Elsie's best work. This is like one of my favorite storylines, if that makes sense. It's just like super angsty and messy, and I'm obsessed with it. And now we're gonna order some frickin' pizza and go home and probably watch Tangled. But we got home from the beach and I took a shower and I washed all the sand off my body, and now we're getting pizza and we're gonna watch a movie, and I really like don't know how to verbalize how much this means to me.
The happiness I
like
feel.
Imagine living somewhere where this was your everyday, and then but then it might not be so fun.
Why?
Because then it wouldn't feel so special.
Oh yes, I agree.
You know?
I agree.
But it feels very special. We're having so much fun. So we're just waiting. We're placing our Domino's order right now. And then we're gonna frickin' munch.
Do you want a drinky pop?
Yeah, maybe.
Stuffed cheese bread, we can get for $9.99.
Bag secured. And by bag, I mean literally we got an entire bag of dips. Do we need this many? Maybe not, but maybe we do. And
that's why we have them.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
Okay everybody, good morning. We are sat here on this very fine Sunday morning where it is absolutely disgusting outside. The rain is definitely gonna come later today, but that's okay because we had a really good, successful sunny day yesterday, and really I can't complain. Our night was very wholesome. We watched Tangled and then we watched Surf's Up because I fucking love that movie, and apparently Maddie had never seen it and it's hilarious. So, you know. Subjecting her to my hyperfixation movies is just like a love language. I made her watch every single Lord of the Rings movie when she was in Calgary last, and now I've subjected her to each of the Hobbits, and now we didn't really know what direction to go in, so I've been subjecting her to my favorite animated ones. Stay tuned for what's next because I don't even really know. However, not a single person actually follows me because of what I think about movies. We talk about books here. We talk about books. I did finish Wildcard last night. I was true to my word. So technically speaking, I finished this book in like a very, very short period of time because while I was reading it, the actual time I spent reading it was not long at all. I feel like that's one thing that I really love about Elsie Silver's books. Obviously, reading isn't about the speed of how fast you can do it, but it does feel good when you just absolutely power through a book and finish it in like a couple of sittings. And that's how I feel about Elsie's writing. I feel like it's really easy to follow, but it's not like Wattpad-y and quality, if that makes sense. I feel like that's what makes her writing so unique in this genre, but the vibes are just off the charts in her books. Like, I love the found family and the funniness that she adds into it. There's a lot of comedic relief, and the steam is just quite frankly unbeatable. This one was no different. I think this was some of her best work. I actually gave it a 4.5 stars. My favorite in the Rose Hill series remains Wild Love. And I know that's a hot take. I know that's a hot take, but I was talking to Mads about it this morning, and I honestly think it's because Willa Grant from the Chestnut Spring series, she's in book 2, Heartless, makes an appearance in Wild Love because the main love interest in that book is her brother, Ford. And I loved Ford. I love the brother's best friend. I love the billionaire trope, and I really just liked him and Rosie's story, and Willow was in it. So it got 5 stars for me. That's the last Elsie book that I rated 5 stars actually, and I feel like that might be one of my favorite ones. I feel like Ford Grant was like a blend of a lot of my favorite male main characters, and I don't know why that's my favorite in the series. It just is, okay? But this one is a very, 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 very close runner-up. I am here to announce my ranking of the Rose Hill series is Wild Love, Wild Card, Wild Side, and then Wild Eyes. And that is such a hot take because so many people loved Wild Eyes, and I wanted to because I loved West, and I love that trope of the pop star coming to the small town. It's just, I think I wanted more from the storyline in Wild Eyes, if that makes sense. I feel like they hyped a lot of stuff up about like West being somebody who punches first, asks questions later, and he falls in love with a girl whose dad is like extremely manipulative. We didn't even really get a showdown between the two of them, and that just kind of pissed me off, you know what I mean? And I feel like the side characters weren't given a lot of time to shine in Wild Eyes because there was so much smut. I don't know, maybe I'm making that up. Maybe if I read it again, I'd feel differently. It just was kind of okay to me. This one was everything amazing that I love about her writing. I just think that I liked Wild Love a little bit more. I think that Bash is gonna be it for a lot of girls. I don't think he was my favorite male main character she's ever written, but I loved him. I thought this was very tender and very sweet and just like very angsty and messy. By far her messiest, angstiest book. And the age gap really did it for me. I don't know what's going on with me lately with reading age gap romances and devouring them, but I also read Problematic Summer Romance by Ali Hazelwood this summer, and that was like, I think that's my second second favorite Ali Hazelwood book that I've ever read in my life next to Bride, which is a crazy statement, but I stand on it. I guess maybe I do have daddy issues. Anywho, this was a banger. I absolutely loved it. It comes out in a couple days. By the time you're watching this, it will already be out, but I really enjoyed it, and I cannot wait to see where she goes with Fever Dream, which comes out May 2026, and that's gonna be the Emerald Lake series. Every time she writes the final book in a series, the cameos and the found family is just done so well. It's so hard to do found family well in a contemporary romance. I will stand on that. As a fantasy romance reader, I read a lot of found family, so it's really hard for me to resonate with a found family in just like a rom-com or a contempt book, but she nails it, especially when she's wrapping up a series, and this is no different. I think that the Elsie girls are gonna absolutely devour this. However, I have no idea what to read next. Truly none. We have a couple options because my Fable book club, which is called A Court of Smut and Escapism, if you're not in there already, you should be, really. We picked Anathema by Carrie Lake this month, and I do have to read that, but I don't have a physical copy of it, and I kind of want a physical copy of it. I know I'm being stupid because it's getting traditionally published soon, I think. Wait, let me check actually. Oh, wow, okay, yeah, it comes out, so the deluxe hardcover published by Bloom Books is coming out on September 23rd, 2025. So honestly, by the time this video comes out, it might already be out. It's indie published as of right now, so it's probably gonna be really hard to find like an indie copy of it. I'll still keep my eyes peeled, obviously, because of course I will. But I probably will end up just reading this one on my Kindle. Oh my god, and it has sprayed edges. Wait, that's actually kind of stunning. I'm so excited. Anywho, that's an option for my next read. I have a lot of options because I brought so many books on this trip, but I just can't figure out what I want to read. I'm in the middle of Bloodwing Academy right now. I just read On Wings of Blood by Briar Bolin, and I really enjoyed it. Again, that was another 4.5 star for me. I don't know if I want to get into it while the third book is still so far away. I don't want to lose like the momentum that I have going in the series, but I also just don't really want to read the second one right now. I don't know. But then I feel guilty picking up another fantasy while I'm in the middle of this fantasy series. Who am I kidding? I'm in the middle of like 800 fantasy series. It's really not the end of the world, Emily. Feels like it though. Making a decision feels like the end of the world. I also have One Golden Summer by Carly Fortune, and I really want to read that while I'm on PEI, so I feel like that could be a safe option, because I think if I start a fantasy right now, there's a very low chance that I finish it by the time we leave, and then at that point I might not have time to read One Golden Summer, and I feel like I won't read One Golden Summer unless I'm on PEI, you know? Like I feel like it'll just fade into the abyss of the 900 books that I own that I haven't read yet. So maybe I'll go with that. But I do miss fantasy, but maybe that'll motivate me to pick up fantasy more. I don't know. I just don't know. The fall girl in me is like, it's fucking cloudy outside and it's time to sit down and pick up a goddamn dark academia book. But at the same time, I should read One Golden Summer while I'm here, or I just fear I'm never, ever gonna read it. Carly Fortune's writing to me is very hit or miss. Aspects of her books I adore, and other aspects of it, I'm like, that really fell flat for me. I feel like every book she's written has gotten better and better. Like This Summer Will Be Different, that came out last summer, was my favorite book of hers by far. So I feel like I'll probably like it. Maybe I just send it and do it. It's gonna be an easy read. It'll take me like a short amount of time. Yeah, fuck it. I think I'm gonna pick up One Golden Summer by Carly Fortune. Wow, look at me. Did you guys enjoy coming down that thought spiral with me trying to pick what book to read? Because I go through this every single day. I think I need to start making TBR videos. Anywho, back to the vlog. Today, I think we are going to go into Charlottetown, which is the biggest, I think, town slash city on Prince Edward Island. Actually, don't quote me on that because I have no idea. And I think we're gonna do like just a bunch of bookstores. A couple used ones, maybe a couple new ones. I don't really have anything in mind that I need. The only thing is if we're going to used bookstores, one of my favorite series of all time is The Infernal Devices by Cassandra Clare. And I have the 2 original covers of the first 2 books, which is Clockwork Angel and Clockwork Prince, but I don't have a physical copy of Clockwork Princess because I lent it out to somebody when I was like 13 and I never saw it again. And I need the matching paperback more than I need air. I don't even know if it exists at this point because every single used bookstore that I've ever been to, every single library, nobody's ever had it. Nobody's ever had the paperback. They've had the hardcover, they've never had the paperback. And I'm talking the original covers. I know that the newer covers are like more aesthetically pleasing. I don't give a shit. I need the OGs. I need it to match the vibes of when I read it at the ripe age of 14 years old. So if we go to used bookstores today, I'm gonna be on the hunt for a paperback copy of Clockwork Princess, but my hopes aren't high because I've never found it. Ever. That's really it. Mads is getting ready right now. Let's go to some freaking bookstores. Hey, we're en route! Mads, what books are you looking for today?
My wheel is so low. Hold on. It's in the wrong. There we go.
We're struggling.
The only one that I need, the only one that I'm gonna get and I might need, is Wild Reverence.
By Rebecca Ross.
Yes.
Yeah. I have the Allurial edition of that one.
Yeah. And apparently there's some out in the wild copies of People Watching, which,
Yeah.
this seems like the type of place that they wouldn't know, that they couldn't put it out, you know?
Exactly, yeah. We are both on the hunt for an early copy of People Watching, but we've been seeing videos of people finding it early in the wild, so our hopes are like tentatively high because that cover is stunning. I haven't read anything by Hannah Bonham Young, but that would be one that I would most definitely want to read this fall.
Yes. You would love Out on a Limb.
I know, I have Out on a Limb, I just haven't read it yet,
And
so I
it's
know that I
fall-y,
need to.
so you can use it as a palette cleanser. Like,
Perfect.
And yeah, you'll be good.
Perfect.
It's like actually more winter based.
Perfect. I already mentioned to you guys what I'm on the hunt for in terms of used books. If I do find a paperback copy of the original cover of Clockwork Princess, you will never find a
pee
happier...
yourself.
Yeah, I'll pee my pants. You'll never find a happier girl in your whole life. So, hopes are high. Kind of. I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. Book shopping brings me more joy than arguably anything else in the entire world. So
True.
I have so many books already that I need to fly home, and I don't think they're all gonna fit in my suitcase. So I might be making a trip to the post office with Mads to ship a box of my shit home because there's too much weight in there. It's not all gonna fit. I have like 18 hoodies and 7 books, and I've worn one of them and read 0 because I've just been reading on my Kindle. So. Yahoo! That's how it goes. Anyways. I'm truly beginning to question whether this book exists or not, because swing and a miss again. Now listen, we've all heard of Twilight, but have we heard of this?
You should have.
Because this is something, let me tell you.
Peak literature.
Peak literature. Also peak cinema, really. 10% on Rotten Tomatoes for this bad boy.
There's at least 14.
There's at least 75, all right?
Literally.
100 in my heart.
I've decided that the mission for myself is I'm going to try and find every single Ellen Hildebrand book in hardcover, and the one that is the hardest to find is The Perfect Couple with not the Netflix cover. It doesn't mention anything in her discography.
Discography is crazy. And look, she found it, ladies and gentlemen. She's having more success than me.
I'm just better.
Okay, well.
Okay, last stop of the day. We are, in fact, resorting to Indigo because truly, like, Mads had a good find with the Ellen Hildebrand in the used bookstores, but I am cursed. I don't think I'll ever find Clockwork Princess. Yeah, swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. But hopefully we get to do some damage in here. If not, maybe it's a sign for me and for my bank account. Fuck.
That one.
More success for Madi.
I love a thick fantasy book, but Brandon Sanderson scares the shit out of me because of what he, like, I could knock somebody out with this.
That's bigger than the Bible.
Yeah.
And then you can get the miniature version that's impossible to open.
So much flop.
I spread those pages. Spread them in.
It's officially pouring rain. We are out of Indigo. The only thing that I got is this Jellycat. There were no books that were worth carting home in my already overweight suitcase, and I just was, I guess, financially responsible today. I am really upset about that paperback for Clockwork Princess, but I have faith that I'll find it one day. I'm gonna try one more used bookstore in Calgary that I know is like absolutely massive, and then if I don't find it there, I think I'm just gonna order it online and hope for the best. Maddie got lots. So
They're hiding back there.
yeah, go check her vlog out if you want to see her little haul. Now we're gonna go home and read because this weather, peak reading weather. I don't know how One Golden Summer is gonna fit into this aesthetic, to be quite honest with you.
I feel like that won't be your pick when it comes down to it.
I think I need to, otherwise I'm not gonna read it. We're gonna see. I'm gonna start it, and if I really hate my life, then I'll change my mind. Anywho, thanks for coming along today. I'll keep you updated.
Oh my goodness, look who it is. We were together.
You guys.
We were together a week ago, but clearly we need more.
Can't be left apart.
Yeah, we can't be left
No.
apart. We're
Never too much time
codependent.
spent.
So last night I managed to convince this one to also start one golden. Look at her dangly fucking bookmark.
I look like Hagrid.
What do you mean? You look like Hagrid. In what world? Also, Hagrid has great hair.
That's just big.
Shit's healthy.
Should I just tuck it in?
No. No, you shouldn't. I'm gonna count to 10. You have fantastic hair.
No, I don't. I that's fine. You can think that. I'm not negating that. It was just triangular in that moment. I resemble the yield sign.
Anyway, yeah, I convinced Maddie to also start One Golden Summer with me yesterday.
I'm mad about it.
She's
I'm
mad
mad
about
it.
Yeah.
Because she reads so much faster than me. I literally set an alarm 2 hours early this morning and she's still ahead of me.
I woke up this morning and I rolled over and this bitch just sat here like this.
What's the point of buddy reading if there's no buddying in the reading?
Brother, what page are you on right now?
Nowhere near you.
What page are you on?
Not even, okay, just past 200 actually.
Okay,
no,
so-
I'm not. I'm at 194.
I'm on 246.
Yeah, so she's like a third ahead of me.
And I started it hours earlier.
And I actually could not give less of a fuck. I just genuinely do not want you to finish it and me to have like 4 days of reading left and be like, okay, well, we can't talk about it.
4 days of reading would be diabolical and that will not happen. You're so speedy. We're basically the same speed.
No.
Basically.
She's misrepresenting, guys. She reads like a speed demon. She is the Ferrari equivalent of reader.
No. Emmy is the Ferrari equivalent. I'm more like a
Red Bull?
souped up Subaru occasionally.
NASCAR.
I got one good run in me per year, that's it. She's also mad about it because she just finished like an epic fantasy book with like a crazy diabolical ending, and then any book that you read after that, you're gonna slump a little.
I'm not slumping. In the beginning, I just kept waiting for there to be like a dragon. You know, like I was like,
Nobody's
waiting for
breathing
it to
any
matter.
fire.
I kept waiting for something to matter, you know?
Not a
Like-
single sword has been held to a throat, not a dagger, nary a
No.
little pocket knife.
None of it. I just feel like I was a little confused when I started it because we started this very late while watching Shark Tale. I don't want to get into all of the animated movies I've watched in the last 3 days, okay?
I made her watch Tangled, I made her watch Surf's Up, and then last night we watched Shark Tale. However, nobody fucking cares about our thoughts on movies. Let's talk about our thoughts on books. Currently, where I'm at, apparently 900 miles ahead of Maddie, aka
Exactly.
40 pages, I actually can confidently with my chest tell you this is my favorite Carly Fortune so far. I feel like there was something missing in her first 2 books, but I don't know what it is about this one. I really like it. I really love it. I love Alice. I love Charlie, and I'm having a great time. It's very like end of summer vibes. You can't read this any other time of year and have the full experience.
I feel like it would have hit harder in July though.
Yes, if you're like, I think
Yeah.
it definitely, because like there's dates on all of the chapters and like we're really just right in the heat of like end of
July.
June, July. Now we're kind of end of July. And I do think like in the peak of summer by a lakeside, there's no better experience you could have while reading this. It could be like a go-to summer book rec for me. Like I'm really, the tension between them and the little butterflies and stuff, like she does it really well in this book.
Yeah, I feel like with Meet Me at the Lake and Every Summer After, it was like you felt like you were reading a book.
Mm-hmm.
But then this summer will be different in this, or the first time it feels like you don't feel
You're
like
there.
reading a book. Yeah,
You're in it.
yeah. I do think this summer will be different. It's still my favorite, but that's because it's based here.
Yeah, that's so fair.
But you're
Yeah.
gonna have this exact same experience when it's in Tofino next year.
Yes, her next book, Our Perfect Storm, is based in Tofino, and I did my undergrad on Vancouver Island, and I went to Tofino every year, so I'm super excited for that one. Plus, it's like the most stunning cover I've ever seen in my entire life. I really like it. I'm having a good time. I do think I'll probably finish this one, if not tonight, tomorrow. And Maddie will apparently finish it in 5 years, according to
Yeah,
how
I
slow
know.
she thinks she reads.
You know what? It's a hard day to have one brain cell.
That's the tea. I love it. Maddie likes it. We're having a good time, regardless. We're being very lazy today. But that's okay.
I was gonna tickle your hair, but then I was like, that might be red. in a weird way. What do you mean tickle my hair? Like, any thoughts going on up there? Any
Nope.
thoughts?
Anyway, we're gonna go for dinner. Sorry, today's kind of like a really weird day to update the vlog because we haven't gotten out of bed and we've just been fucking reading, so.
And I've been cosplaying Hagrid.
Shut the fuck up. Stay tuned, I guess.
It's a good flop.
It does have a good flop. On that note, We're gonna flop over to the restaurant. En route to dinner. I have my professional, what's it called?
Chauffeur.
I have my chauffeur here. She's taking me to a very nice place. Reviews are high.
Are they?
I don't know. I don't know where we're going, to be honest with you. I'm ready to launch. Okay, so we are officially on the last full day of our trip, which is incredibly depressing. I can't see anything. I'm apologizing in advance. I can't see shit right now. However, this morning we have an update.
You know when you're wearing sunglasses, you can't see or hear anything and you can't talk?
Yes,
that's how I feel right
that's
now.
how I feel right now. We're gonna get into it anyway because we're committed. We're committed to the fucking bit. Pardon me. I am on page 304. I have 65 pages left. Maddie woke up this morning.
She's gonna be mean to me.
I'm gonna be mean to her. Do you guys remember this funny thing that happened yesterday? Maddie was like super self-conscious that I was gonna finish the book first, and she was so upset because she was like, oh my god, you're 700 pages ahead of me and you're gonna go home and you're gonna finish and then I'm gonna take 4 more days. She woke up this morning and let my alarm go off for like an hour and a half while she sat there and finished the fucking book.
I didn't finish it.
She left the epilogue on purpose. And now I have 65 pages left and I woke up wondering what year it was.
There is nothing worse than looking over at your best friend and her alarm going off and going, she might want to sleep. What if I try to wake her up and she decides we're not friends anymore?
I just want everybody watching this to think about whether or not that's a rational thought and comment below if you think that's rational. I have a hard time waking up in the morning. I sleep through my alarms. I was having a dream and my alarm was playing in my dream. She sat there and let it play the whole time while she was finishing this goddamn book.
You were talking to me and snoozing it. It's
but I don't remember. That's my sleepy alter ego.
To know that?
I have a sleepy alter ego and she communicates with people in the morning and then Emily, wakes up and I don't remember any of it.
But your first alarm went off and you woke up and you said, rolled over and you said good morning, and then you were like, oh, my alarm's going off. You snoozed it, and then you were asleep again.
I'm telling you right now that wasn't me.
Moral of the story, I'm just better than everyone involved.
Moral of the story is she snaked me. She went behind my back. It's the ultimate betrayal.
It's not my fault. What else was I supposed to do? Do you want me to doom scroll?
Yes.
Yeah, I get it.
It's not a race. That's really not the end of the world. It's not a race. So,
no, but I did win.
Yeah, with an asterisk. So I'm a competitive bitch.
Run it back.
Don't fucking... Anyway, Maddie finished it. Watch Maddie's vlog for the thoughts. I'm on page 304 and I am really having a good time. Like, I honestly do think that this is gonna become one of my go-to summer romance book recs.
Yeah.
Because like, I've read a lot of summer romances and I feel like it's hard to make them stand out in terms of writing and plot and setting and characters. And I feel like she accomplished each and every single one of those things effortlessly in this book. There are over 200,000 ratings of this on Goodreads and it's sitting at like a 4.38 or something ridiculous. Like, it's rated really, really highly. And I can confidently tell you with my whole chest that it's well deserved, and I'm not even done yet. Maybe the ending is super anticlimactic and it docks it for me, but as of right now, like, it could be a cute 5-star. I've rated a lot of romance books that are worse than this 5 stars.
I get that. I think it's just like, this is the definition of a good book.
Yeah, it is the definition of a good book. No, it's nothing legendary. Yeah,
it's just really good.
It's not like breaking any fucking doors down and doing anything crazy that no book has ever done before, but everything that she tried to do, she did perfectly. So far.
The ending of this is in September.
Oh,
so that's
nice.
Wow. That it's right now.
That's where we are right now in September, guys.
When you're watching this in January.
When you're watching this, when I finally edit it 2 years from now, just remember this was in September. Just kidding. Anyway, now we're going to go into town. Wildcard officially came out today, so Mads is gonna go grab a physical copy. We're gonna go get ice cream because we never did last night because I had a tummy ache and that just wasn't boding well for me. And then we're gonna go to the beach. We're gonna get dinner and then we're gonna go to the beach.
To tan though, like way later.
Yeah, like for sunset.
Oh, I get to start a new book.
So do I, because I'll be done by then because I'm gonna read every single chance I get when you're doing something else.
Okay. We're like siblings.
Yeah, we've been together for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And now we're so comfortable with one another that it's just constant like sibling roasting.
I know.
But we still love each other very much. Don't worry.
You can tell we have matching.
We have matching
stuff
tatties.
Together.
Yeah. Stay tuned. See you soon.
Wild card, and hopefully, I almost just said people we meet on vacation. People watching.
People Watching by Hannah Bonham Young, I think came out today. If it's not on the shelves, I'm officially gonna swing. I'm officially gonna swing. Okay, so upon initial reaction, I was really happy that they had this. However, I'm not crazy about the Indigo exclusive edition. I think I like the original covers better, like the colors on the original cover better. So I think that I'm gonna wait, which is really sad because I kind of wanted to start it today because I'm about to finish One Golden Summer and I don't know if I'm ready to dive back into my fantasy era yet. Maybe we'll go to another bookstore. Maybe I'll make my chauffeur take me. How do we feel about maybe
Another bookstore?
like maybe?
I would prefer to do that.
We can?
Obviously.
Okay. My chauffeur said yes.
It's so crazy because I don't think I've said no to this girl a single day in her life. Not one.
No, not once, yeah.
Not
I'm a
once.
spoiled little princess.
Only for me.
Stay
I have
tuned.
mine.
But yeah, of course you got lucky because
I'm just built different.
I just can't win. Okay.
Good afternoon, Bookmark.
Hi, I'm just calling to see if you guys got a new release that came out today just before we drive over there.
Sure, what are you looking for?
It's called People Watching by Hannah Bonham Young.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing that today, but let me see what's going on.
Thank you so much.
Yes, we didn't get it.
Okay, fair enough. I just thought I would check. She's a Canadian author, so it was like I was fingers crossed, but that's okay. Thank you so much for looking for me.
Of course.
Okay, bye.
That's so sad. Should we just like shits and gigs check Walmart?
I don't think Walmart's gonna have it, but like maybe they'll surprise us.
I know, they had 3 books that I've looked for recently. Like just like dumb luck. Speak up, you know you hate
You're taking over
me.
rocks now too?
Oh, sorry.
Just crushing all my dreams.
It's just
Whatever. We're gonna check Walmart, I guess. This is what they call a shot in the dark. It's not looking good, bruv. It's looking like I just need to get back into fantasy and actually read the books that I brought with me instead of buying new ones, which is kind of a new concept for me personally, but that was a rude interruption.
little chilly.
Okay, Emily, can you please figure it out? Well, my hair's just gonna get in my ice cream. Okay, let's see what the verdict is. Does it taste like the best ice cream I've ever had in my whole entire life? Because anything else, and I'll quite frankly be disappointed.
Only the highest of expectations. Quite good, correct?
Yeah, she slaps. I mean, you can't really go wrong with a peanut butter and chocolate ice cream. This is a good one though, for sure. So far, no raging, exploding, painful tummy aches.
That's something.
And we're gonna take it, even though I've only had 2 bites.
Cheers.
She's yummy. We're into it. Now, I'm gonna proceed to get chocolate all over my face. I'm actually physically incapable of eating ice cream out of a cone because I wear it. We were talking about this regarding The Summer I Turned Pretty the other day. We were like talking about the Christmas episode when Belly had chocolate all over her face. She's like, is she a child? I just don't understand how she gets chocolate all over her face. And I was like, I get chocolate all over my face. I was not allowed to get hot chocolate when I was a kid if I was wearing anything other than black because I spilled it every single time and somehow ended up with a little bit like in my eyebrow. Fun fact.
Your eyebrows crazy work.
Ow, it touched my tooth. All right, the verdict is it's good. Can confirm, if you're in PEI, you should go to Cows. I choked on a peanut butter cup. Okay, it is officially the last evening of our time here. Tomorrow, we're not really gonna get up to much. We're just gonna watch the new episode of The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Not the last one though, God forbid.
Not the last
God
one,
forbid.
because God forbid they drop more than one in a fucking time. Jenny Han, I love you, just, you know. Next time,
painful.
it's a little bit painful. What has been your #1 favorite memory or day that we spent on this trip?
Having
She's
trouble
like, none
separating
of
the
them.
days.
None of them.
Yeah. Like,
I
where
hated
did the
every
days all
second of
fit
it.
together? Honestly, a highlight, this is kind of lame, but was yesterday because we did something at night, but we got to just stay in bed. I also think the day we watched The Hobbit, because we were really, we felt a lot together that day.
We did.
There was a lot of levels to that.
I cried.
Yeah, and just that day, there was a lot of levels too.
What did we do that
We were
day?
editing today,
Oh,
so literal levels.
that was your favorite day?
I think that's when the trip started.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That was not my favorite day because I had a really bad kink in my neck from editing all day long, and then I got a screen migraine behind my left eyeball, so.
But then she got like the tired giggles at night.
I did get the tired. I get late night zoomies.
Yeah.
I think my favorite night that we had was the night that we watched Tangled.
yeah, fair.
And Surf's
Surf's
Up.
Up, yeah.
The fact that you had never seen Surf's Up before and I got to show you that for the first time means a
Diabolical.
lot to me.
Yeah.
My favorite day, they
Yeah,
blend
a little
together,
bit.
but I think my favorite day was probably our first beach day.
Yeah.
We didn't vlog that, the first beach day. We vlogged the second beach day, but our first beach day, I was so excited to go swimming.
Yeah, we did the damn thing.
We swam. It was just really nice. I feel like we had been on a trip obviously right before with Bailey and Emmy, and we did like a lot of filming and it was really fun, but then it was really nice to just have that day where like we could frolic and play mermaids and not worry about having a camera on us ever at any point. We just sat in silence on that beach for literally like 3 hours and read our books. That's like my favorite thing ever in the whole wide world to do. So I think that was probably my favorite day. It was really hot out. We went to the beach. I got home. I took a full body shower, exfoliated, got my cute little comfy pants on, had dinner. If I could do that for the rest of my life, I would die a happy girl.
Yeah.
So that's probably my favorite memory, but there's so many. It's really hard. It's been a really good time. Yeah. And I'm almost done. One Golden Summer. Honestly, 5-star. I give 5 stars out very easily. Like, and not very easily, but I give 5 stars out easier than the
generous.
average person because for me it's a feeling. And this book encapsulates summer beautifully. Like, One Golden Summer is the perfect title for this book. I think it's such a tender, well done love story. Like we said, nothing groundbreaking, but done
Really, really
perfectly.
good.
I loved all the characters. I loved the development and the pacing and just like the writing and the setting was done so well in this book. So I think I have to give it a 5-star. We found a new 5-star read this trip. How freaking exciting is that? Anywho, without further ado,
Sad girls.
I know. We'll see you next time we're together. Honestly, this might get posted before our vlog that we filmed in July, which is crazy. So maybe you'll see us in that video when in reality we filmed it 2 months ago. Who knows at this point? My schedule cannot be controlled by anything. I fly by the seat of my freaking pants. So thanks for being here. I love you guys.